I work for a marketing agency. I have worked there since 1996, I'm 54, and worked my way from answering phones, admin assistant duties, etc., to being the operations director for 30 employees in 5 years. In 2007, we hired a young woman as a copywriter. She was fresh out of college and super competent, and became a good friend to me. She even babysat my son a couple of times. Well, we needed an assistant coordinator, and she recommended her friend who was working as a bartender at that time. She did have a bachelor's from a crap college. I can just say it's in Nevada, in journalism, that she made sure everyone knew about. She and I quickly became friends. She was very friendly, but my gut instinct felt something was off. She was too nice. I can't explain it, but I never trusted her. Anyways, she worked for us for about a year, and about 9 months into her employment, she befriended 2 other girls, and they had a little group of 4 that did everything together. The copywriter friend stopped speaking to me, and another girl that I was friends with did the same. They would just do things and make sure I knew I wasn't invited. I could tell so many stories of their antics, but this post is already too long. It bothered me, but I thought I was just being paranoid. Plus, didn't give a crap. I have plenty of friends in and outside of work. One day, one of the girls needed me to fix her Verizon wireless card so she could use her laptop anywhere. This was 2008, remember? And because my name was on the account, I had to sit at her desk and go step by step with a Verizon operator. One of the steps was to restart the laptop. Once it loaded, her Skype automatically opened, and her latest conversation appeared between her and the leader of the Mean Girls Club. I saw my boyfriend's name immediately. He has an unusual name, in their chat, and I couldn't help but read it. She was going off about me and detailing what I had done that entire day. I worked from home until 10 a.m. that morning, helping my boss transfer the ownership of the company, highly confidential. But she said I had rolled in at 10 and that I do nothing all day, and kept referring to me as Oprah. Apparently that was her code name for me. She was basically saying things like, "Oh, now Oprah's upstairs BSing with John. She just Skype called Anders. She's now going to lunch with Blam." I was livid. It was like all the blood pooled into my head, and I had to step outside to cool down. I immediately emailed my boss the whole story, and he was furious. He emailed our 2 VPs and me announcing he was firing 3 of the girls tomorrow morning. The one who had the laptop and Verizon card issue was kept on because she apologized to me crying, saying this girl bullied her into joining in on this activity. Plus, she was too valuable to let go, and I agreed. Well, the next morning I arrived at 8 a.m. and prepared all the exit paperwork and final checks to the 3 girls, and after their firing meetings, each of them had to come to my office and sign the agreement and get their final check from me. Oh, her cried-out face. Signing that document was the sweetest revenge I have ever experienced. She wrote me a long email apology with the subject line, "Mean Girls in the Office," that was loaded with backhanded compliments. I never replied. She still looks at my LinkedIn page as recently as 6 months ago. And yes, I'm still the OD at the company.